Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. It has been a while since I've done a tier list. Don't cry. I'm going to do a tier list now. Get it? I did a play on words, tier. Anyway, I thought it would be kind of fun, hopefully, to do a tier list on the Rolling Stones album covers. Now, most of these are, you know, there's all kinds. There's the American, the American album covers are sometimes different than the UK, especially the early studio albums. So I've mainly stuck with the UK albums. And then I've also added a few, greatest hits and all that. So if there's anything missing here, don't worry. This is just for fun. This isn't a perfect tier list. But I believe I've got all of their UK studio albums here. But I've been wrong once before. So S tier is for the best, superior, and then A, B, C, D, and E. So E is the worst. The bottom. The pits. So here we go. First off, let's go with It's Only Rock and Roll. I like this album cover. I'm going to give it, that's S tier. It's really cool. Great artist. And I know he did a book with other, rock artists. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but very talented. So It's Only Rock and Roll is S tier. Now, the Rolling Stones Baker's Banquet, of course, the original cover was going to be this really, I'll just put it in A for a second, this really beautiful picture of a toilet with a lot of writing on the back wall. It's certainly not A. I can really see why the record company said, no, I don't think so. I'm going to put that in D. Doesn't really make you want to buy the album. I should put it in E, actually. It's disgusting. Now, Sucking in the 70s, I wasn't sure what the original album cover was till I Googled it. And it's this one here. That's also really bad. And I think it's even worse than the toilet. So I'll put this at the start of E. And then it also came with this, which is much better. I guess the almost like a big hype sticker for it. So that's much better, but still not great. That's in C. The Best of the Rolling Stones. That's a stupid one. I'll put that in D. Don't like that. Oh, this. Well, what are these record companies or the band thinking when, yeah, that's a great album cover. I had this in one of my worst album covers. The Rolling Stones, grrr. Even the title is stupid. This is how much I hate it. I'm putting it at the very start of E. Okay, the Rolling Stones Hot Rocks. I kind of like it. I'll put that in B. Black and Blue. I think, some fans maybe don't like it, but I do. I think Keith Richards looks surprisingly a little bit out of it. I'll put that. I like it. I'm going to put it in A. Now, I've just recently, I've heard some Rolling Stones fans complain that this one is a bad album cover. I think it's great. I love it. Let It Bleed. It doesn't make any sense with the title, of course. But I'll put that. I still like It's Only Rock and Roll more. And this is the UK version of Big Hits. It's okay. I'll put that in B. But I like the US version more and the Canadian version. Flowers. That's a compilation. It's okay. I'll put that in C. I like it more than Sucking in the 70s with the hype sticker or whatever it is. Get Your Ya-Ya's Out with Charlie Watts on the cover and the donkey. I love that. Just the humor of it. I'm going to put it at the very start. Blue and Lonesome, that's boring. I'll put that in D. But it's better than the Best of the Rolling Stones. Let's see here. Tattoo You is stupid. I don't like it. I'll put that in C. Right in the middle there. Under Cover of the Night. That's another... I don't know. The Rolling Stones album covers for me, in the 60s, for the most part, they were really good. It's just when they got into the 70s and 80s, they're not as good for me. Under Cover of the Night. Stupid. Put it in C. I like Tattoo You a little bit more. Metamorphosis. Metamorphose. I was just joking there. With the insects and everything, it's kind of weird. I'll put that in C. At the end of C. The Rolling Stones Stripped. Yeah, band photo. It's not terrible. I'll put that in B. Right in the middle. How am I doing so far? Let me know in the comment section below. Is it still, it's a live album. Is it called Still Life? It's hard to read here. It's so small. But it's another stupid one. I'll put it in C. At the end of C. Hot Rocks. That's really cool. I like that. I'll put that in A. No, I'm going to put it in S. That's really, really cool. I'm thinking. The Rolling Stones, Love You Live. Not really a fan of that cover. I'll put it in C, though. Right, right there. Exile on Main Street with all those like Polaroid photos, crazy characters and everything. I kind of like it. I'll put that in B. At the start of B. This is, I believe, is this their debut album? It's either their first or second. It's a band photo, but it's good. I like it. It's a B. Right there. And then the other one, England's Newest Hitmakers. That might have been the US title, though. I know somebody will correct me. They always do. So this is either the first or... This might be the debut album. I like it. It's really good. Let's put that in A. All right, Goat's Head Soup. Another stupid album cover. That's in D. But at the beginning of D. Hackneyed Diamonds. Not really a fan of that. But it's not terrible either. It's just boring. I'll put that there. I said there. Between the Buttons. It kind of reminds me of Beatles for Sale in a way, because they're so serious and everything. Except for Brian Jones with a little grin. I like it. That's going to be A. The start of A. Rolling Stones' Baker's Banquet. It's boring, but I mean, it's better than the toilet. But it's also kind of classy in a way. So it's not, I wouldn't put it in D or E. I'm going to put it in C. Just Before Flowers. Dirty Work. My eyes are hurting. I know, it's so 80s, with Mick with the yellow pants and everything. But I don't know. When I bought it, I didn't even think anything of it. I thought it was an okay album cover. I've seen worse. I'm going to put it in. It doesn't bother me that much, really. It's the 80s. I'll put it at the start of C. Plus, I'm colorblind with red and green, so maybe that's why I'm not seeing what everybody else is seeing. And I believe this is the US version of Big Hits. It's another band photo. It's not bad. I'll put it right there. Steel Wheels. Just so dull. That's an E. Some Girls. Of course, they had to edit out a couple of the stars like Lucille Ball because they were going to be sued, or they were sued. It's different, cut out and everything. I'll put it in B. Right there. Sticky Fingers with the zipper. So I'm including, the idea of it having an actual working zipper. Although it would damage the record ahead of it, in your collection. Or, no, actually damage the Sticky Fingers album. But where do I put it here? It's got to be at least A. I'm going to put it in S. It's cool. At the end of S tier. Another one, similar to Tattoo You, Emotional Rescue. The stupid thermal thing. And it even came with a poster which was like that, and it was stupid. Don't get me mad. I'm going to put that in D. Right there. Aftermath. I like that. That's the UK version. That's cool. Another band photo. I'm going to put it at the start of B. Now this one. I love this one. It was the first Rolling Stones album I ever owned on vinyl. And that's when I really became a fan of the Rolling Stones. Through the Past Darkly. Is it Octagon, I believe? That's got to be, and plus the picture of the Stones. That is really cool. You know what? I'm going to put it at the start of S tier. Yeah. Out of Our Heads. Another band photo. It's pretty good. I'm going to put it right there. And the final one. Their Majesty's Satanic Request. I love, the sort of 3D-ish cover and all that. It's cool. I know they're, kind of a takeoff, kind of copying the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, obviously, but still, it's cool. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it right there. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and let me know which album covers you agree with or disagree with, or what are your maybe your 3 or 4 favorite album covers, and which one do you consider the worst. Bye.